Are eyewitnesses reliable? They are mistaken far more often than people think. Every year, more than 75,000 eyewitnesses identify criminal suspects in the U.S., and studies suggest that as many as a third of them are wrong. Mistaken eyewitnesses helped convict 3/4 of the 273 people who have been freed from the U.S. prisons on DNA evidence presented by the Innocent Project, a nonprofit legal organization that challenges dubious prosecutions. After a comprehensive 2-year study of eyewitness testimony, the New Jersey Supreme Court concluded that it often leads to false identifications and recently ordered new rules on how such testimony is treated in the courtroom. Other states are moving in the same direction, and this week, the U.S. Supreme Court will hear a case that may result in the first federal clarification on the use of eyewitnesses in 34 years. Why are so many eyewitnesses mistaken? Human memory is fragile and malleable. More than 2,000 studies on eyewitnesses in recent decades have determined that recollections are prone to decay, distortion, and suggestion. Honest, well-meaning people are often simply misremember or misreport what they have seen. In one 1974 experiment, for example, more than 2,000 people were shown a 13-second video clip of a mugging, followed by a 6-man lineup. Just 14% of viewers correctly identified the perpetrator, a success rate lower than that of random guessing. In a 1999 study, 150 college students watched videos of a shooting and then of a 5-man lineup. Every one of them identified a suspect, even though the culprit was not pictured. Factors such as fear, poor lighting, the presence of a weapon during a crime, and the passage of time have all been shown to cause mistakes in identifications, even when the witness is the victim of the crime. Witnesses are particularly inaccurate. Studies show when asked to remember the facial features of someone of a different race. The questions up right here. In your own words, state the main idea of this reading. Be sure to explain the argument being made here. The main idea of this reading is to shed light on why eyewitnesses are not reliable in a court of law. Also, it can get someone who is innocent in trouble for something they did not do. Next question. Identify the 3 most powerful examples that the author uses to support his argument and explain what makes these examples so effective. 3 examples that support this are: in a 1974 experiment, more than 2,000 people were shown a 13-second video of a mugging. Just 14% of the individuals got the perpetrator right. In a 2004 case in which a witness admitted to being nudged by a police officer. Every year, more than 75,000 eyewitnesses are identify a criminal, and more than a third are wrong. Next question. Do you agree with the author's message? Why or why not? Yes, I agree because eyewitnesses can mess up or be frightened to remember who the real criminal is. Also, the mind can play tricks on us and remember the wrong thing. Next question. Reflecting on your reading ability in general, please describe what you see as your biggest strengths and weaknesses as a reader. Give specific examples from your life to support your response. My biggest strengths as a reader is that I can spot a difficult word and say it slowly. My weaknesses are sometimes that I stutter and mispronounce words and get discouraged. That's it.